Today we will be making 15-inch baby ballerina, but it's something different. I'm not on Design Space. I'm on Silhouette Studio, and we're going to start using our Cameo for our 15 or 21-inch centerpieces. Let's go ahead and start. In Silhouette Studio, you have a lot of buttons at the top and on the sides. So let's bring in the image we will be working with. To do that, we go to right here where it says the files, and it'll take you to your downloads or your documents, wherever you have your files on your computer. Now I need with the Afro Puffs, so we can just double click and it'll bring it right onto your canvas. Now let's go ahead and get our mat ready and our paper ready. We go to the right hand side, and on this right hand side on this banner, we're gonna go ahead and click on the page setup. The page setup, it's for the size of your page size. Whatever page you're going to print on, this is where you go ahead and change your settings, your sizes. So I'm using 100-pound 11 by 17 white cardstock. So we're going to put 11, and then we will put 17, and we click enter. That's your 11 by 17. Now, orientation, I'm going to leave it as is because she's going from top to bottom. It's not side to side, because then she won't, when I size her, she won't be able to fit here. So let's just go ahead and leave it like that. Now, let's go to the cutting mat. Since this image is going to be an 11 by 17, we cannot use a 12 by 12. If you're trying to use 11 by 17 cardstock on a 12 by 12, she's going to let you know now it's going to go downhill. Okay? So we have to, important to change your cutting mat to a 12 to 24. 12 by 24. Look what happens when you put a 12 by 12. See, it overlaps right here, and you don't want that. We're going to go ahead and take a 12 by 24. Reveal remains the same. Rotate remains the same. Show printer border. Show cut border. It'll let you know what's going to cut, where it's going to cut, and how it's going to cut. Okay, print bleed. You can check the print bleed to give you a little bit more inches on the outer edge of the image. Let's go ahead with that done. Let's go ahead here. Show grid. Is this to show you grids on your canvas? You don't want that. Snap on grid. Snap to guides. That I just leave the same. It makes no difference to me. We're not going to use none of this. Not for this image. Let's go next to it, which is registration marks. Registration marks means that it'll have black lines or square on each corner. Registration mark is just for your machine to know what it will cut. When we go to style, it's on off. We click on it and we type 1, which is the Cameo, Portrait, or Curio. So we do that, and right here, this is the registration mark. This black box, this line right here, and this line right here. Your image needs to be inside the red box and below this gray, all these gray lines, the grid. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and size our image. We click on the image. Right here on the left-hand side, she will be 11.5 by 15. And we hit enter. And you're going to place her in the middle. Remember, if you have her like this, she will not cut. It will print, but she will cut right here on the red line. So it has to be in the middle of that box, right here, of that red box, in that red box. She's an 11.5 by 15. In order to your machine to recognize what it will cut, we need to go ahead and tell the machine what it will cut. For that, you go to your right hand side, right here where it says it's a trace. Select trace area, You highlight your entire image. We highlight the entire image because when we print it out and we load it to our machine needs to recognize what's going to print, like I was saying. So I leave it on solid fill, and the threshold, I zoom it up to 100%. And watch, the image will be all yellow. When it's all yellow, we go ahead and trace outer edge. Meaning, when you click on trace outer edge, it will create a red outline. That red outline will let the machine know where it needs to cut. We click on it. We are done here. We go ahead and click on send. Red line, that's where the machine will cut. This remains the same. Down here, I already have it set to 100-pound cardstock. I already did that. You go right here on your, let me go back. On your right-hand side, these 3 little dots, you click on it and you tell the machine what you're using. You have hundreds of material. So I use 100-pound cardstock. The speed, I leave 10. The force, 28. Why 28? Because my mat are pretty old. And if I put it down to maybe 15, 20, it will not cut all the way. And I refuse to keep buying mats. So I leave it in 28. It's ready to cut. So I go up here on the left-hand side, your printer. You click on the printer. You choose the printer you will be using. I already have my settings to whichever size I'm going to print, because I already, like I said, I set them up. You see I have cups, chip bags, 15-inch cutouts. So I'm using 15-inch cutouts. This you will do on your own. You have to read your manual, your printer manual, to see how would you change your settings. Once that's done, you click on print. Once it prints, you load it to your mat. You load it to your machine where it says load cut mat. Once it's loaded, you come down here and you click on send. After you click send, the machine will read your registration marks and starts cutting. Once you finish cutting, hold on to that and I'll see you back at the table so we can go ahead and start assembling our 15-inch centerpiece. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, now that we have our cutouts, this is one side and this is the other side. We have 4 in total. So what I'm going to do is, first, that's what we need, the cutouts. Next, we need Mod Podge, whichever color glitter you prefer. We need the bases. I have 4. Drill. We need some bling. And we need 12-inch dowel rods. What I'm going to do first is make the holes on the bases. Oh, let me get the paint. Oh, I forgot the paint, guys. And the paint is the rose gold. So first, I'm going to make the holes on the base. You get the bit same diameter as your dowel rod. I'm using 3/16. So let me get my battery first. I forgot my battery. Okay, we drill the hole. Once you drill that hole, what I'm going to do is paint the outer side of the base. I'm going to do that with all these bases and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I painted all of the bases all around, with the rose gold. I also painted the 4 dowel rods, a little bit more than half, rose gold as well. So what I'm going to do is take the Mod Podge, apply it to the top of all of the bases, and then glitter them up. And once I do that, we're going to go ahead and start to assemble the actual centerpiece. Get my Mod Podge. And I'm going to do it right here real quick. Let's get started. Just a little bit of glue. Nothing much to it. It's just pretty simple. Just try to clean the edges a little bit. And we take our glitter and glitter it up. I was asking the customer if she wanted this type of glitter, so I had to make, she wanted it like maybe pink, but then her centerpieces are peach and rose gold, but she has balloons that will be pink. So I went ahead and took the dark pink and I mixed it up with white, and that glitter, that white glitter, had little particles of silver glitter as well. It's strange, that white glitter. So then when I mixed it up with the pink glitter, it came out like looking like rose gold. So it matches this rose gold, the paint. You can't see it too good. Okay, let's set it aside so we can dry and we can do the next one. These centerpieces are going to come out real nice. Okay, once I finish all these centerpieces, I'll set them aside to dry in front of the fan in my other room, and we can start decorating the other pieces. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I'm going to clean this up. I'm done with the glitter. Clean this up. And I'm going to clean up the sides of the bases and then take them, like I said, to the other room in front of the fan. I don't need this anymore. Take them in front of the fan so we can go ahead and continue. Okay, with a brush, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the bases. Very important that you clean it up. That way it will look nice and clean and neat. You don't want all the glitter all over the place. Okay, once you do that, what I do, once they finish drying in the other room, I go ahead and apply the Mod Podge, the adhesive spray. That way it will lock in the glitter. It locks it in, and that way it won't, you know, go all over. Okay guys, I already took the bases to the other room to dry, and I sprayed them with this. It's the, what I was telling you guys before, the Mod Podge, the clear acrylic sealer for the glitter, so it won't be all over the place. Get this out of the way. I'm just going to show you guys just one of the centerpieces, and then I will do all the centerpieces, and then I'll be right back so I can show you how to assemble. I'm just going to go ahead and apply. I forgot to show you guys. I have Glossy Accent. This is for the eyes. I'm going to apply that, and then I'm going to apply these pearls as well. See, hopefully I have enough. I think I'll use the small ones. I'm not sure if I have enough of the big ones, but I think I can. I have to go to my other bin. I have to order more. I buy these on eBay. I buy them in bulk. Well, I bid on them. I get them like maybe for 75, 89 cents a pack of 300. I ran out of them pretty quickly. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, and I'll maybe add a bling just on this one. A silver, because the crown has silver. Or maybe I'll add a pink one. It all depends. I'll see what I'm going to do. Okay, let me just go ahead and add the bling. Not the bling. Add the glossy accent to the eyes and set them aside. Okay, I have to add the glossy accent to each one of them and set them aside to dry. Now, while that glossy accent dries, I'm going to just take this one and find a bling for here, for her little skirt. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Just give me one moment. I'm going to add maybe this pink, one of these. I can add either the small one, but I don't think this... Oh! Blooper. You know I'm not going to delete that because it happens to the best of us. Okay, let me see if I can add this pink one. That looks nice. See if you guys can see it. It's right there. That's pink. Or should I add white because of her pearls? I think I'm going to add white because it matches with the pearls. I'm going to add that white one right there in the corner. And maybe add this white here, but then the pearls, I'm not sure. I'm just going to add one because the pearl is going to cover this right here. Okay, so I need 8 of these. Okay, let me get 8 of those out because it's double-sided. 3, 4. Let me add, where is my, as usual, my glue gun. Is not ready. Let's turn that on. Apply the glossy accent to this one. This one doesn't have the glossy accent. I can't handle this one because I just added the glossy accent. Just gonna leave it aside so it can dry. I'm just gonna go ahead and bling this one up and then show you guys how to put them on the base. Okay, let's set that aside. Okay, my glue gun is ready. We go ahead and this, add a little bit of glue, a little bit of hot glue right on the back of it, up, and go ahead and place it right there. Right there. And I'm just going to go ahead and do all of them till the glossy eyes dry on the other image. Okay, they already dried. Yep, the eyes already dried. You can see the gloss a little bit there. So I decided to get different pearls because I didn't have enough of the other ones, of the sticky ones. So I got these. I think these will be much better. So what I'm going to do is start applying them right above the ones that are right on the image. I need my scissors and my handy dandy tool, which are the tweezers, and I'm going to start applying it on each one of them. I take my glue gun and just, it's a dab of glue. You don't need a whole bunch of glue because it will run and mess up your image. So the first 4, I'll just cut 4 of these and start gluing them on. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that first bit of glue on the top and grab my handy dandy tool and press it down. Any excess glue, you take it out immediately. Do not wait. See, I just got that down. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply glue on the other part. It's a little bit longer because of the thread, but I'll just go ahead and apply the glue. A little bit of glue, and I'll be right back so I can do the rest of it. Okay. A little bit more glue here so it won't come apart. Okay, there you go. Now, once I do the other side, it's pretty much the same. I'm going to add glitter, silver glitter on the crown. Okay, that looks nice. Okay, let's just go ahead and set it aside so it can dry. I don't have rose gold glitter. I would have added rose gold glitter to the tip of the crown, but I do not have that rose gold. And I don't have rose gold bows. But I think I have rose gold. Yes, I do. Let me see if this is... Yes, this is rose gold. I thought I didn't have no rose gold, but yes, I do have it. Right here to the tip of the crown. This is looking really nice. Okay, that one is done. I'll show you guys. I can't tilt it because I put a lot on. Maybe you guys can't see it. But this is pretty much it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the rest. I have 7 more to go. Set them aside to dry, and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm done with the glitter and with the pearls on each one of them. Now we're going to go ahead and put them together. You take your 12-inch dowel rod and you take your glue. You're going to glue it right in the back. Apply the glue. Place your dowel rod. Making sure that it won't touch the base that way. You won't bend the actual image. You take the back part, you place it on top, and we start gluing. Okay, we're done with the centerpiece. There's 3 more to go. I will post pictures at the end of the video. Thank you all for your support. And as usual, happy crafting.